Marvel's first family has taken over theaters worldwide, and there's probably a lot that you missed, but that's where we come in to help. This is not a spoiler-free review, so if you haven't seen the movie, save and come back, but otherwise, let's jump right in. What a perfectly done movie for Marvel's first family. That's the thing with the Fantastic Four, and you can tell that the director, Matt Shackman, really understood how important that is to the characters. Shackman also did Wandavision, which makes a lot of sense. Family is kind of his thing. And Matt, we trust. But speaking of Wandavision, there was a sign in Times Square for Westview Appliances television, but that was also in the trailer, so you probably know about that one already. But I think the sweetest Easter egg has to be the Earth designation 828. This was told to audiences at the end of the film what it was, but it is a reference to Fantastic Four creator Jack Kirby's birthday. Stan Lee was also referenced in his catchphrase being the team's spaceship name, Excelsior. IGN.com says that there is a moment right before the Silver Surfer hits Times Square in which two men are seen in a window making comic books, and they're thought to be Stan and Jack. But I'd have to see it again to confirm that one, which is the opposite of a problem, I do have to say. There were also a couple shots in which a Stan Lee's store was seen in the back. We had that epic opening sequence of the team fighting a bunch of their classic villains, Mole Man, who was not so much an Easter egg as he was an actual character in the film, the Red Ghost and his super apes, and the Mad Thinker, Puppet Master, the Wizard, and Diablo are also mentioned when the family talks about Reed baby-proofing the city. We saw a couple times during the F4 worldwide addresses that Dr. Doom's home country, Latveria, noticeably did not have a representative present until the post-credit scene, but we will get to that. Still, it was something that fans quickly caught on to and hinted that even though we haven't met Doom yet, it's clear that he doesn't agree with the team. One thing I did really love about the movie is that it felt like a 1960s comic book, and I don't just mean that aesthetically. It was visually stunning, I'm completely obsessed, but what I mean is that the team tried to beat an all-powerful, planet-consuming cosmic space god by simply swapping carriers. Now that is some 1960s comic book logic if I've ever seen it. The team in this world likely debuted in the same year they did in the comics. Comicbook.com did the math and came to the conclusion, and it is fitting, so I accept it. The original 1994 Fantastic Four cast cameoed in the film, 94 Reed and Sood were newscasters, and 94 Johnny and Ben were power plant workers. But getting into the post-credit scenes, Sue and Franklin, now clearly heading into the 1970s, are reading together. Before leaving to find another book, Sue finishes The Very Hungry Caterpillar, which is quite fitting Galactus core, I must say. The second post-credit scene was a cartoon theme song, but don't let the bright colors distract you. They included some interesting characters. Fans spotted the team fighting villains like potential Doom bots, maybe an X-Men Sentinel, Gargoyles, Draconis, and more. And finally, the elephant in the room, Dr. Doom has officially entered the MCU. Doom debuted in the Fantastic Four comics, so it is fitting that he made his MCU debut in the Fantastic Four film, even if it was like right at the end. It appears Dr. Doom is after the same thing Galactus was, Franklin Richards and the limitless power inside of him. Doom is more likely to use that power to cause multiversal chaos and potentially start the events leading to Avengers Secret Wars, instead of simply stopping a never-ending cosmic hunger. There is also a theory though that the rocket that we saw in the post-credit scene for Thunderbolts isn't actually the Fantastic Four in it, but Doom and Franklin headed to the Earth without a Fantastic Four team because Doom knows that he has a better chance of winning there. Or maybe the team has followed Dr. Doom to that Earth after he took Franklin, but who knows, and what do you think? I'm sure there's a lot of Easter eggs that I have missed, so let me know what you saw in the comment section down below. Thanks so much for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye nerds!